First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
Hey,
he'll wind up getting a yard on the game's
first play. The killer T, man.
Y'all
already know what it is.
In this case,
try to get wins. You know what I'm saying?
Best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it.
If you new on my channel, man, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, whatever, man. I'll hit you back. You leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about the game, man.
Jackson from the shotgun, escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Do that on me.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 5.
Lockett tried to fight his way to get in there.
Goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A solid pickup at 13 sets them up 1st and goal.
Goal to go.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try to run with Carson, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know defensive coordinators will be pretty excited about what he just saw.
Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, man.
And now with the ball where it is,
hit that bell so you know when I go ahead and upload games on
down here.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and this time he is in. Taking it in from a yard.
Like I said, for all challenges, feel like you watch the game and you're like, man, I can beat him. Well, go on there and send me a comment, leave a tag name. You on the Madden? I hit you up.
And I can get it done on this.
Play, we'll see what it is.
Play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity and he wanted to cash it in.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Even if you might got a friend that got to play Madden
like opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me.
Tell them to come on, bring it.
And loosen things up.
Steps away to his left. He'll run it. He's got a first down and then some
like all
inside the 40.
competition.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but
all
not
competition.
before he takes it inside the 40.
I'm about that smoke.
Jackson, such
you want
a
that
threat
smoke?
with those
I
legs,
do.
able to improvise and get the first. Here's Dobbins. Muscles him off. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
12. And the Ravens.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Seahawks 7, Ravens nothing.
Right back to Dobbins on first. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll run with Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
On first down, Wilson. And this
He
is
didn't even
incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there.
That ball,
and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Madden be tripping with that shit.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now it's Wilson. Being chased out left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Oh, Lockett hold on to that.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Justin Tucker to kick off.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They set up the screen to pin him. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson back to Brown, this time complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Baltimore.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. There to get a hand in and knock that one away, DJ Reed.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Let's go. Now it's time to kick it in right here. That's where defense get harder at right here. here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for
Score right here.
Baltimore.
And off of it.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run again with Carson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the...
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now it's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Throwing is Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler lock it. 36 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
I just waited on the right time to do it.
Now Myers for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Ravens 7.
It's a really good defensive game right here.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
1st down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
It's 2nd and 8.
There's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Quick slant to Brown. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens 1st down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Justin Tucker.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
14.
Tie game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's got his man, that's Josh Gordon. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
On 1st down, Carson. And they're going to have this.
Let's go, Carson. How you on that peel right there? Waiting, no rush. No rush.
Towards the 2-minute warning.
You want to run that peel like we know we do.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Make it hard for him to breathe out there. Two-minute warning.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Now Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in, touchdown.
Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon, 40 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practice the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Blowing the Simon like a motherfucker.
Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
They're on 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And he will take this one home. It's a
ball game, guys. That'll be y'all, folks.
That's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner, you have that defense, you just had a big game, didn't you?
You know what I'm saying?
He's
that
got
defense
it as they double up the
always
lead. This one's now 28-14.
I'll tell you that. Like I said, man, I always like to give you a show. If you're not entertained yet, subscribe to my channel, man. Killer T 254.
So they throw the pick.
Go on there, man. Subscribe to my channel. Like, comment. Hey, hit that little bell. Ding! Hit that little bell, man, so you can know when I upload another game on there, man. So just go on there and like it, comment, tell me what you think about the game. Like I said, if you ever feel like you can beat a G, let me know. Let me know, man. And I promise you, we can link up and see who the best. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, I'm coming hard every time. So hit me up. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? But I always like to put on a good show. You know what I mean? Always.
Wilson wants to throw it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll take over inside the 45 and the 44-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the two-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
And a Raven first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 23 yards on the tuck and run. To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. One last shot for Jackson. And this is going to be caught.
Jackson.
So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean
a lot there. It's up and it's good, but it won't matter because 7 is as close as they're going to get, and this game is over.
21.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good.
Hawks.
But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the